Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. This video, I'm going to go through one of the things people ask is what do you do with extra baseball cards and football cards and hockey cards and basketball cards and all of that great stuff when you open your packs and it's commons or other stuff that you might already have, or maybe it's not in perfect centering or anything like that. One of the things I like to do, and y'all could check out the link to my eBay store down below. This right here was a purchase by somebody. I'm not sure if they watch the channel or not, and if they do watch the channel, I appreciate it. If they don't, I do hope they stop by sometime. What I have, one of the things that I have up on my eBay shop is something called Choose Your Favorite Baseball Team. 100 plus cards, no duplicates, all different. Let me show you a clip. Now, different teams might have different prices. I tend to keep the pricing low because you know what? It's great cards for a team collector, or if you have a kid that you're getting into following a certain team. I know my daughters, they were raised Yankee fans, as well as my nieces, nephews, everybody else that was around me. Being born and raised in New York, right outside the stadium, it's something that was completely natural for me, and I'm not going to raise my kids just about any other way. Tons of great times in Yankee Stadium, but wherever you might be, either you're a collector or somebody in your family or you know a collector, and it's always great to get the youngins into baseball, football, hockey, whatever sport you're into. It helps you build a commonality, helps you build that common thread, whatever else it might be. Anyway, before I continue, I just want to say that I do hope all of y'all have been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you. I want to thank you for commenting, subscribing, thumbs upping, all of that great stuff. Absolutely appreciate all the support in the community. And for those of y'all outside the sports collecting community, or, I mean, I know I see comments every once in a while that some people aren't much into baseball, some people aren't much into hockey, some people aren't much into football, whatever it might be. I still appreciate the comment. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. There's other topics that I do put up from time to time as far as reselling business, different shopping trips I go on, different outings. I'll be doing some coins and metal detecting and other stuff as time goes on. I remember to bring the camera or film it or whatever it might be. Anyway, so this right here is a purchase that was made by somebody, as I mentioned, from my eBay shop. The Atlanta Braves I currently have up at $7.99. Now I bounce the prices up and down, anywhere between $6.99 and maybe $9.99. It really depends on how much inventory I have, how many things I have, how things are moving, how they're not, what I'm really thinking about putting in them. There's a lot of different variables, but typically I'd say most teams are between $6.99 and $8.99. Similar thing I do for football as well as hockey. Now I will say that within the eBay listing, I do mention it's a big lot, 100 plus cards, between 100 and 150 cards, and it could include team cards, veterans, rookies, inserts, autographs, numbered cards, Hall of Famers, whatever. The only guarantee is no duplicates in a single pack, but if you buy multiple packs, there may be some duplicates. Most cards are in near mint to mint condition, but there's no guarantee of condition. Some might be more worn than others, especially the older cards. The only guarantee is you get 100 plus cards. Now, I also do charge a small shipping fee on this. Again, my interest is more so moving these cards out. And yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, USPS shipping costs and all of that. But let me go through what I typically put. And this is, as I mentioned, one that was purchased and will be going out on Monday. Now, do I put stuff in there? I think I put some cool stuff in there. Got Rafael Furcal. Got Brian Giles. Now, I don't just put common, and I'll tend to grab from mixed sets. I do a lot of sorting of cards. Brian Horwitz, of the cards that I get into teams as well as into sets, really depending on what I'm doing. Brian McCann, nice card there. It's Heritage. Ron Gant, going back to the 80s on that one, 1989. Julio Teheran, and then jumping forward to more modern stuff. 2014 there. David Hale, 2014. Lonnie Smith, Tim Hudson, great pitcher. Charles Retzma, Kevin Hoffman, Yunel Escobar, Otis Nixon, back and forth, back to other years, forward to other years, Rafael Soriano, Kerry Kachman, Matt Diaz, Ryan Church. One of them, in my opinion, one of the all-time greats, at least in my generation, Atlanta Braves, Dale Murphy. Definitely debatable as far as Hall of Fame. Kent Oberkfell, Albert Hall, Mark Lemke. Yeah, there's commons in here, but I mentioned it. It's definitely part of it. Brian Hunter. And different sets. These are traded. Traded set. Got some more Dale Murphys there. Jeff Blauser, Lonnie Smith, Francisco Cabrera, Mark Grant. And now we're going to Sid Bream and Otis Nixon. All right, now recently I did a 1983 vending box opening, and I am distributing some of those cards. They're all in really sharp condition. Claudio Washington, Steve Bedrosian, Jim Presley, Ernie Witt. It was a Freddie Freeman. I think everybody knows him. And that's his second-year card. Some would say he's a definite Hall of Famer. We'll see what happens. Got Craig Kimbrell, another Craig Kimbrell, and another one. Now, I do mention that there are no duplicates. These are three totally different cards, if you see there. And I do make sure I go through all the cards before I pack them. Got Tom Glavine. So, as I mentioned, there may be Hall of Famers or numbered, or there's another Glavine. And another Glavine. Jared Jurins, another Jared Jurins. Michael Bourne, Brian McCann, Scott Thurman, Buddy Carlisle, Jordan Walden, Sugar Ray Marmion, and Andrew McCurkin. Okay. Then we have some rookie cards there. I mean, whether the rookies have made it or not, I can't tell you, but there are, again, Atlanta Braves in here. Now, some of the cards might be mixed team, but your team is always going to be represented in the pack. Got Pro Sigs, Luis Hernandez. Well, that's just a good-looking card of Adam LaRoche. That's Absolute. Terry Pendleton, Greg Olson, Lonnie Smith. Go all the way back to the deep 80s on that. 81. We got some 87s. Always love the border and the wood grain outline around those. Put those back over there. All right, let's continue. Starting off with a nice Adam Jones card there. It's a really nice card. Jason Marquis, going yard. Andrew Jones. Now, I will throw some of these in there. I don't know if you consider them a card. I kind of do. I definitely do. It might be an insert, but again, being that I go over the 100 cards anyway, usually I'd say between 110 and 125 is the typical pack. Again, it really depends on what I do have sitting on the side and how much I grab in a handful and making sure that there's no dupes or anything like that. Andy Marte. Now, one of the things somebody asked me is, and yeah, in the hockey packs, I do, if I'm going through like 1990, if I'm putting 1991s in there, I might put U.S. as well as Canadian or international. Different sets. Adam LaRoche. Charles Thomas. Now, this is one of those thick cards. Nick Green, Bowman Chrome, first year. Got another Andrew Jones there. Who knows if he's ever going to make the Hall of Fame. Brian Pena, Joey Devine, Trey Hodges, Carlos Guzman, Wilson Betamit, Andy Marte, sorry about that, Kyle Davies, Max Ramirez, and Jeff Francoeur. Generation now arrives. Walk-off Grand Slam. All right. Then finishing this pack up, got Gregor Blanco. This is a rookie card from 2008 Topps Chrome. Rising Stars, Jeff Francoeur, Brian Pena, Martin Prado, Kevin McGlinchey, Spring Training, Andrew Jones, Anthony LeBrew, Jose Capellan, Scott Thurman, Joey Devine, Anthony LaRue, Brian Pena. And yeah, players will be duplicated. Mark Teixeira, Brian McCann, Kelly Johnson, Jojo Reyes, and then all the way back to 81. Larry Bradford, and wrapping that up with another Adam LaRoche. Players get duplicated, but again, it's 100 different cards at least, and if I'm not mistaken, that was 121 or 122 I put down. Now, the other thing, and I don't mention it in the eBay listing, I don't mention it in the ad, and I may pull it away sometime, is what I've been doing is I've been putting a little bit of a bonus pack in there. I'm not going to show all the cards, but this is one of the cards that goes inside the bonus pack. Now, I tend to try to make sure that that the players in the bonus pack have something to do with the team. Although they may be on the team at that point, they may be on that team in the future. I do know I put together a hockey pack recently where one of the bonus cards was a Lindros. Now, he wasn't on that team yet. It's the score rookie. It doesn't of course show him on that team. But I figured, you know what, that would be a nice throw-in as far as on the bonus pack for a collector of that team. Anyway, so that's what one of my team packs looks like. Let me know what you think. Comment, make a mention. Let me know what you think about these team packs and what you would do with extra cards. I think there's other things I do. I'll tend to pass them out to kids. I've done garage sales, yard sales, where I'll throw them together in packs. Of course, being up here in the Northeast, anything Yankees, Mets, Boston, for some reason, they definitely would be the sellers. Just as far as local people. For football, it would 99% seem to be Giants and Jets, although you'll get the occasional question as far as the Packers or the Cowboys or somebody else, and sure, I got those also. Basketball, similar. I mean, Knicks, Nets. Occasionally somebody Philly, but it really depends. You'll get all sorts of questions. And basketball seems to be maybe not as regional as baseball and football seem to be. Again, maybe I'm wrong on that. Anyway, y'all take care. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunk out.